Hey review family, keep it time. My name is Jay Morse, the review guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. And in this one I'm going to be covering the new Gavin Dance remaster album entitled Acceptance Speech 2.0. So Gavin Dance, the Sacramento rock band formed in 2005, often associated with the post-hardcore and the math rock scene. Always experimental, released an album last year that I enjoyed quite a bit, was one of my favorites that year. This record almost slipped through the cracks for me even though it just released because I just heard no one talking about it. This is a re-release, a remastered version of their 2013 album of the same name, Acceptance Speech. And this is a pretty important release for the band because this marked two very important things for them. Number one, the fact this was their first record that was not produced by Kris Crummett, who produced every studio-length album that the band ever released straight away from their first record up until now. This one was alternatively produced by Matt Malpass. And this all also happened to coincide with the fact this was the first studio-length album to feature Tilian Pearson on the clean vocals after the departure of Johnny Craig, and this was also where they got the new guitarist and the new bassist. And to be honest, I'm kind of with a lot of other people on this, of this being one of the less favorable Gavin Dance releases, and for me personally, I can't speak for other people, it mostly came down to the mix. Tracks like Jesus H. Macy, as well as the self-titled track, Acceptance Speech, drowned out Tilian so badly. The whole record did Tilian wrong for it being his first record. He sounded so muddied, so just drowned out by everything else in the mix. On his choruses, his backup vocals were mixed extremely poorly, and his own vocals were mixed very blandly. And not to mention, there was times that John Mess was too quiet for the mix, and this guy is extremely expressive. And also, Matt Malpass had this strange way of making them sound even more chaotic and hectic and frenzied than they even needed to, because they're already very experimental rock, they're already very math rock, they're very post-hardcore. Just the fact that he made it all sound like this just beast, just unchained, it was just uninteresting, and it ripped the band of their talent. On the other hand, when you have Kris Crummett, he makes everything sound cohesive, he makes everything sound fleshed out, it doesn't sound too chaotic, but it still sounds very interesting, very flavorful. He fleshes out everything to be just completely audible, completely fresh in the mix, nothing gets drowned out, nothing. His mixing really fits the band, and it always has, and there's a reason that Acceptance Speech wasn't that good on the mixing front. That's the fact that Kris had always been with the band, so their mixing style had always been Kris. On their albums Mothership and Artificial Selection, I feel like Kris really turned up the dial in their mixing and made it even better. Specifically on their last album, Artificial Selection, everything just sounded so crystal clear and pristine, but didn't lose that organic edge. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here and talk about the album because it's been out since 2013. The music is the same. It's a remaster, not a remix, and it's just a better record. On albums like Mothership and albums like Artificial Selection, Kris turned the dial up and made everything even better, and this style carries over to this remaster. I just think it's a better version. I understand if you would like it to be more raw, but in my personal opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions, Acceptance Speech was so muddied by its production, by its mixing job on the vocals and the instrumentals, that it just didn't sound that good. So I think this record has kind of bumped up a little bit in the discography of Gavin Dance. Hardly their best, but it does have that fresh, full of vigor, full of energy, full of great performances feel that other albums from Gavin Dance does, and I feel like this is always going to be the definitive version in my mind. I don't see why you would go back and listen to the other when you can listen to this version. I'm going to be giving this record a 7 out of 10. And that is a wrap. Please stay for the unscripted links to videos that you might be interested in. Have you heard Acceptance Speech 2.0? If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. Do you like the original better? Do you like this version better? How are you feeling about it? Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. It'll help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel to join the review family today, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. My name is Jay Morse, the review guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.